Right? No.
WWWOT on time. Live, Otis Lee, red tablecloth from down here at Bravo store. And I just met a gentleman. And look at him. Look how he's dressed. Look how he's dressed in black, just like me.
Right.
He got a story to tell everybody. Tell a story.
My name is Jimm Paull. My name is Jimm Paull, former Division I women's basketball official. First one to do women's Division I basketball in the Northeast region. And I've been officiating I officiated until 1997, still teach and train, and it's all good.
Tell me, how old was the oldest player you had in Division I?
No. Division I, you're dealing with college. So
I know.
17 and 21, 22.
Okay.
And you really don't ask that question to the players because basically you're there to blow the whistle and make sure both teams have an equal opportunity to win.
Okay. And what was your worst official game or coaching you ever done?
There is no worst. The worst game I ever did was in my first year of officiating, and I screwed up a game, and the biggest lie you will ever hear from a basketball official is, great game. And I knew that I had messed this game up, but it's a learning experience, you learn from it, and you go from there.
And what was your best official game that you knew that you called the right shot?
I did a Division III game at CCNY in New York City. Hustled down the court. The ball was going out of bounds. It looked like it was out of bounds. I started to pull out of bounds when I looked and saw the ball had not touched the end line. Pulled the signal down, and that's probably the best call I never made.
And how many fights did you break up in 1 year?
None.
None? Oh, very good.
I handled, fights don't occur in a situation, they don't occur in a vacuum. You gotta catch the situation before it happens. When you catch it before it happens, you don't have fights. My job was to make sure I could catch it before it happened.
How many times in the game do you get the crowd booing you?
Every time. Every time.
How you doing?
Here's the bottom line. If you work hard and people realize that you're doing your job, I'll give you an example. I used to go out to Staten Island to do high school games. And when I was doing those high school games, I'm the only game in town being a person of color. And I'm coming into a game one day, I'm a little late, so I'm coming through the crowd. And this gentleman said, "Oh, we're gonna have a good game tonight from the referees. The N is doing the game." And I started to be offended, and then I realized it was a compliment because I went out there, I worked hard, and if you're doing your job, you'll quiet the crowd. But you can't quiet them all the time because they're fanatics and they're rooting for their home team.
So tell me, in the whole world, what can the NBA officials improve on?
Good question. You have to understand something between NBA, college, high school. NBA is entertainment. I just saw on TV today, Stephen Curry's going to make $200 million, $201 million. Entertainment. We as officials, it's not about entertainment. But we have to realize people didn't come to see the referee. People came to see Stephon Curry. So you deal with things accordingly in reference to the level that you're dealing with. It's a different level, different game on the high school level, much different again on the college level.
And before I go, and you say goodbye to the camera, say one thing to Phil Jackson.
Bye. Big time. Bye. I'm old enough to remember when he was a player, great. I can still remember him as a coach, great. But when they hired him as a general manager, no. So, the best thing I can say to him is, goodbye, take your money and run, and enjoy.
WWWOT on time, live Otis Lee, red tablecloth.
Baby, please. Curly and Kayla.
Come on, dance, 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 dance. Come on, dance, 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 dance. Come on, dance, 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 dance. Yeah, yeah.
Dance, get the ball.
Defense. The girl got defense.
Don't you?
Defense.
Sexy
The
eyes,
girl
sexy.
got defense.
Chastity.
Do it. Go. Do it. Go.
Chastity.